Hey y'all, it's your girl Drea. Hey. All right, look. So y'all know Sunday was Father's Day. So happy belated Father's Day to all the dads out there, all the men that have stepped up as fathers in any child's life. Now, I'm gonna say this. People gonna get mad, but I'm gonna put it out there anyway. And I'm telling you this as a single mom, as a divorcee, you know what I mean, as a widower, all that. As a child who was raised by a single mom, ladies, Father's Day is not our day. I know. Pause for a second, let it sit. I say that to say, as a single mom, yes, there's some times where you feel like you have to do certain things that if there was a dad who lived with you or a dad that was fully active would take care of. But at the end of the day, you still the mama. You still the mama. You still the baby's mama, not dad. It took me some years. Took me some years to get over some hurt, some nastiness. I don't know what you want to call it. It's a whole bunch of stuff. I'm still working on it. God's still working on me. There's still some things. There are still some things that Drea has to work through. Okay, I'm just gonna be flat out honest. But raising two boys and learning that there are things I cannot teach my sons that they need to gain from a male was the big eye opener. And then having a daughter, knowing that there are things that my daughter are going to need from her father and from the other male figures in her life that I won't be able to instill in her. It's just what it is. I can teach my sons how to raise a woman. I can teach them what our expectations are from a woman's perspective of a man. But I can't teach them how to be a man. And the same thing with my daughter. I can teach her how to be a woman. I can teach her what our expectations are with the male species or, from men. But I can't show her how a male should be. I can't because I'm not a man. I'm not. Just call it what it is, okay? So, I want to say, for all those other single moms like me, if you're divorced, going through a divorce, separation, if you are widowed, if your baby daddy ain't never been around since the time you had your babies, find you a man. He ain't got to be the one you dating. It ain't got to be the person that you dating. Find you a man that is a part of your circle, that is consistent, is a good role model, is a good example, and keep that man constant in your kids' lives. I will say, my parents were divorced before I was 2. And yes, my dad was here, but I was being raised by like my mom, my sisters, my aunts. But my grandfather was my everyday man. He was my everyday man, and I loved him to pieces. Even now, I miss him. May he rest in peace. Till the day he passed, which was like the day after my 13th birthday. But he was my daddy. He was my father figure. My dad was there, but he was my father figure. And then growing up as an adult, my dad and I have gotten, our relationship has gotten better. We talk. It's not. I don't hold any grudge against my father. I don't have those type of feelings when it comes to my dad. It's just sometimes I just felt like he wasn't there. But as an adult, I realized that there's times I need male input. And because me and my father were like never really at that point to have those type of conversations, God blessed me with other men. And I say God because I know it was by the grace of God that these men were brought into my life. So I have my godfather, whom I created as my godfather. He stepped into my life in a time frame where the Lord knew I needed a father figure to speak some words of wisdom to me. So I have my godfather, who, because I have my godfather, I have my god brother, who's like, me and him, we can shoot the, straight at, son, this was happening, da 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 da. And he'd be like, sis. So, that's my brother. And then I have my friends' fathers. So my best friend, her husband is my brother husband. I might have to make a whole episode about him, or maybe not, because he crazy. I don't know if y'all ready to meet him. I'm gonna have to ask her if I can introduce y'all to him, because he's a lot. Okay, so my best friend, we tell people that us three were a package. So when you get one, you get the other two. So when my best friend Bree got married, told her husband, you got three wives. In all honesty, that's how this. But he's been a great brother in my life, and he's been a great role model to my kids. And when I was going through my separation, he jumped in there and was like, "Yo, I got you, I got you." So he's been that constant daily that my kids see, talk to, interact with. He's there. He shows up. He makes himself present. So through him, I got his parents, and his dad has all boys. So he has him and his brother. That's it. So with the package, he got the girls. But he loves me. He loves my best friend. Let me start there, because that's his daughter-in-law. He loves her, me, and our other best friend like as if we were his biological daughters, and he loves our kids. So then my kids now have another grandfather that they can also, talk to and lean on. So, and then with meeting my brother, my brother husband, my best friend's husband, he came with a package of people. You know what I'm saying? So his best friend is a male figure in my life. Whether it's somebody to talk to, the boys have somebody to talk to. Madison has another example. Like, there's a whole bunch of people. Now my best friend's husband, that's my hermano. Let me tell y'all. Needless to say, women, I know y'all. Shh. I'm about to put my computer on silent, so we can't hear nothing. Don't judge my life. I just had to get this out. Needless to say, find you a male role model. Even if you don't have kids, make sure that you have some male in your life that is speaking positivity into you, that supports you, that loves you wholeheartedly, that is there in a father figure role, whether it is your father, your biological father, adopted, a grandfather, an uncle, a brother, a godfather, a deacon from the church that just tends to look after you, the neighbor down the street, Mr. Jenkins, that you see every Sunday, and y'all have those conversations that go back and forth. And it's not just for women, it's for everybody. Get you somebody, get you some father figure that will help to direct you and speak life into you, okay? Single moms, get you a male that will support. And when I say support, I mean like the emotional support, being there to help you with the kids, help you guide your kids through growing up, especially if you got boys, yo. I'm just saying, just get you somebody that those boys can have to link on. So I will say this, and I'm going to end it right here. I am thankful for all the males that I have in my life. My father, who birthed me, the men who helped me to create and bring up these children, the males that God placed in my life to either help me continuously nurture my kids and or to pour into me, and then those that he just put to surround me with love. There is nothing like love from a brother man, okay? So at the end of the day, happy Father's Day to all the men. I'm just going to put it out there. Side note, I got on my Black Panther shirt, Wakanda Forever. Because in the movie, and this is how I'm going to end it. In the movie, we know my man's dad passed, right? He was hurt. But he had old boy there who spoke life into him, Forrest Whitaker. Now, granted, there was some shady stuff that went down. But at the end of the day, everybody's got a past. Everybody has to deal with their own stuff. But there was still some type of man there to pour into him. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Black Panther, first of all, let me just stop. Okay, I'm gonna go. It's rainy day. I just had to let that out. Woosa. I might have to turn on Black Panther today. I mean, I could play it in the background. It's a long movie. But I'm getting sidetracked. So, with that being said, happy Father's Day to all the men out there. Ladies, I will holler at you next Mother's Day. Okay? Don't worry about it. And, that's all I got. Oh, side note. Y'all see BBD? Yeah, honey, I had to wash her, y'all. Child, she was dirty. She was up. Sorry. She don't like this fresh wash and go, but it's okay. Because, once these classes hit this week, poof, we're going to be back. All right, y'all. Love y'all. I'm out. I'll holla.